Hello everybody and welcome to another project that I've started recently. Um, First of all, I would like to thank my Patreons, which is Wanaka and Trains with Nick. Their financial support is really appreciated. Second of all, I've recently had 2,000 subscribers, and I have to thank Colonel Failure and you know all the rest of you for helping my channel grow. Other than that, this is I honestly started this map as I've started in the map editor, and it was just a plain map, and I started working around to see what I can achieve. So this is the map. It's a medium map. I'll explain in a moment what's going to be the plan for this map. Hello everybody, by the way. What I will try to achieve in here is, let me just, right, so what I'll try to achieve in here is a very realistic feel of a big city. Where the green marks are, those are going to be the starting towns, villages if you want. We're going to start in 1850s, and just as in real life, as the time goes by and the eras changes, the towns are going to expand, and by the end of let's say 2020, this is all going to be a big city. Now I'm planning for ships, planes, trams, buses, trains, and all that kind of stuff. Rockets. Yes, yes. It's not. It will be more detailed as I progress. I've done a couple of things in here. The reason I kept it flat is so I can get water, like real water. I'm quite fed up with the paintbrush, so this time I wanted real water. These are the industries that I'm going to use. Let me just bring them up. I've got industries expanded, so the plan is all these to be shipped, and the I think I've placed, so in here for example is going to be, I'm just giving an example, this might be not the best spot for it, but in here is going to be a oil refinery. I'm going to have a food processing plant in here somewhere, and goods factory and a bricks factory, and we're going to try to, in here I'm going to place, for example, a coal mine, or even two, right? And then what I'm going to do is, you've probably seen the coal mine. This is not going to be anything like it, a bit similar. So let's say we have the coal mines in there. I'm not going to do any detailing inside this hole in here. Once I've done placing all the cargo station, I will put a lid if you want, so I'll cover the hole and place trees so you won't see it, so it looks like the train is going in and bringing coal out. I'm not going to do any details inside because you you've already seen the coal mine as it looks inside. Same in here. Alright, that's one thing sorted. And here, where it's gonna be bigger, it's gonna be a passenger station and a couple of buildings that are making people. So it looks like the train is going in the mountain and goes to a different town over there, and then comes back with passengers. That's going to be covered as well, so it's not really too many details going in there. I'm gonna obviously raise the sides of the map are going to be raised. I'm maybe for something like this. I really like how this turned out. So the mountain is going to be something like that, probably higher. And I'm going to go all the way up to somewhere here. I'm probably gonna build another hole in here for an excuse me, for another town. So we're gonna have one like this one, and I've stopped in here. You can see this is still in the process of making it look good. This is gonna be a big lake. What you see here painted is obviously there's gonna be a river, and this is gonna be our main town. So if I can, I will try to keep these buildings in the center, and then so this is Era C. As it expands, is going to be Era B, and then new buildings from Era C on the outside. That's the plan anyway. We'll fill some gaps in here with ploppable buildings. I'm not too sure how the performance is affected if you place the town and leave them to grow, or place your own buildings. So I'm not too sure if that affects the performance, if it's better with the vanilla towns, or it's better to place them. Yeah, so that's I was looking on different maps to see how the real feel of a big city looks like, and I really like that kind of, to have that kind of feeling in here. I'm talking highways in the middle of this city, a big flag junction. Is it flag junction? Anyway, big junction connecting the different neighborhoods together. So in here I've done a bit of a test, just to test it out, to see how far, if the towns are far enough to make it worthwhile. Jesus Christ, excuse me. To make it worthwhile for the trains. So I would say it's quite long enough. Let's just start this train. This is a steam train, so it will take some time to get there, but even with a faster train, we'll still have enough. Is the sound too loud? So you get a decent amount of a space to travel, I'm not too good at laying realistic tracks. I usually go for the curve that I like. So that's gonna be fun. Also, these are navigable waters, apart from the small rivers in here. But apart from that, all of them are navigable. So we're gonna have ships probably for the fuel refinery. I also think I have to remove most of the towns. That's why I placed that green dot in there. So I have to remove them and then enable no development and then place them back, I think. But for now, still have a lot of modeling to do. So that's why I said I hope you brought patience, a lot of it. So this is not going to be a short project. It's going to take quite some time. I had the bigger brushes enabled, but for some reason these brushes don't work with that mod. That's my son coughing. So there's still a lot of things that I need to research before I get started, like properly started. Hello. First of all, I need to decide where to start, and that would be the hardest thing to do in every of my builds, the starting point. After that, it all comes together. Don't even know why I have this in here. Yeah, hello. Yeah, sometimes it's weird having people from Discord not having the same name on YouTube. You don't even know who you're talking to. I think I'll have to remove this track as well. I don't think there's any train in there. Oh, there is one. Oh, look at that. We're in 1850s and we got the Eurostar. Let's just see. So I need to raise the terrain a bit. It's too low. I want it about 5 meters just so we can get proper bridges in here, because if you leave it like that, it's quite hard to get a nice bridge. Yeah, I can delete that. And I think we can sell this train. And delete that as well. Yeah, sure. I can't really put my mic volume up, but I can lower the sound volume if that's gonna be any help. Is that any better? How about that? Is that any better? Or I might be just a bit quieter. Yeah, my microphone is. Well, I don't think it's the microphone, to be honest with you, because. Hello, Inferno. Yeah, so I will take advices on what I should do. I'm looking for like district names. Obviously this is gonna be, I don't know, I'll find a main name for the main the city center. Yeah, that's because of my microphone. And maybe because I'm talking a bit quieter. So I'll have to remove the towns anyway because they're lower. Oh, there we go. We got a satisfied customer. Yeah, it might be my accent, you know, it's quite late, and I'm trying to keep the kids sleeping as well. So I think I'm gonna go for the grid, like the square. I've had a look, and there's Casablanca, the design, which I like. Let me bring this up. We got this tool, which is quite handy if you want to do precise things. Yeah. Hello, Nick, and welcome. I am fine. How are you? Did you manage to record your video? and you made it in time, I guess. So we got Barcelona, which is Barcelona is something like so, and then there's there's another one going like that. Obviously in the right position, and then we got the buildings. Where are they? No, it should be somewhere here. No, commercial, industrial, residential. We're looking for this one. So Barcelona is something like so. You can Google it and see the layout of Barcelona, and it goes all the way around like that. I will take opinions, as I said. I'm not gonna stay here and build the whole thing in front of you, but it will be good to have some of your ideas built in this video, because at the end, if 2 seconds, I'm trying to read. Yeah, actually they are straight through. Not requiring is one of the reasons I like that game. Right, so if you like Mashing Key, Trains with Nick does a lot of stuff that obviously is related with trains. So, you know, check his videos out. He's got a really calm voice. So, and then on the corner, that one's missing. So Barcelona is something like so, going all the way around. So this is gonna go there, and that's gonna go there, and all the way across they look like this. Now that's Barcelona. We got Casablanca in Morocco, which is, if I can remember correctly, in fact 2 seconds, I'll have a look at the picture. Right, so in Morocco is quite complicated, I think. Basically the same principle. It goes on a square, and some of them are rectangles. Are you talking with me? If I bought Derail Valley? How are things going on the Transylvania map? And did you have any luck with the owner of those remaining locals? If you notice, those locals are yes, I've noticed they're faulty on the pantograph, but to be honest with you, that's probably the best that I can get. I've not managed to get in contact with him because I've not really tried. I've read it on his page that you must be to get access to a lot of other stuff. You need to be or to donate. So I've not really looked into that yet. And no, I've not bought Deer Valley yet. I'm looking at Trains with Nick playing it. I've spent way too much time on Transport Fever. And to answer your question, the things are going well. I just don't had a lot of time to record another episode. I am progressing with the motorway, and I think I'll try to get a lot of things connected before I do any more detailing. My graphics card is playing up quite a lot lately. I had a lot of artifacts, if that's what you call it. So we'll see. Hopefully it will last till Christmas or so. So this is somehow Casablanca, but it's a different scale. But the buildings are somehow randomized. And they look from above, they look really, really nice. And then you have another one probably in here, and one going like that, and one going like that. So it's really random, but really tidy, if you wish, and it looks nice. So that's Casablanca. My current one is RX 580, 8 gigabytes. But when I first bought it, it wasn't new, so I was quite pleased with the money that I spent on that time on it, and I've upgraded from if I remember correctly, was a HD 7950. So I went from 3 gigabytes to 8 gigabytes, which was 580 RX. Yeah, it wasn't on purpose, but right. And then the one that I like the most is in Philadelphia. Well, mostly in US. A lot of US is they have the grid system, but it goes something like, I'm not too sure how it goes. Let me have a look at the picture. I know, to be honest with you, most of the games I can play them on high settings, if not ultra. For example, I'll play Far Cry 5 at maximum ultra, obviously 1080p. But this game, as you think, it's not really down to graphics card performance. If you lower the settings on graphics, you get the bigger boost, and I think it is down to graphics as well as down to a better processor. Probably because this is not the first game that I can see it. I was thinking it's only Transport Fever. Now, if you look at a couple of textures, there should be textures from houses that are flickering, as I said in the last episode from Let's Train Transylvania. You get all those textures flickering, and it's not because of a mod, because I have the map with no mods enabled and it still does it. So you can see as you move, especially if you ride a train or something like that, it will do it. I couldn't tell you what's the best GPU for Transport Fever, but yeah, as heavily keep CPU bound Transport Fever, and it's mostly because it doesn't uses the maximum cores. Your game might be lagging while your CPU might be sitting at 30% usage. So I'm not too sure how the game engine works, because I've not really been interested. Right, so we got that, and we got Philadelphia. I don't know how to do it, but if you look it up on Google Maps and search Philadelphia and zoom in, you will see what I'm talking about. So it's basically straight lines, like so, and like that. The grid system, if I can do it here. So it's basically that, and then you have very nice neatly arranged buildings. Looks like 709. Oh, this maybe. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. See? That's great. Yeah, you do need quite a lot of graphics power. Mine is on where is it? Graphics. So here you can go up to ultra or very high. Yeah, very high. As soon as I press that, my game won't start, so it just crashes. So yeah. Yeah, I know. That's one of the reasons why I was doing different projects at the time. So Paradise Island was on a map alone. The first video, Aren, was on a different map, just because, you know, it would be good to try and connect them together at the end, but unfortunately I think you need, I don't know what kind of computer you need to run all those. So what do you think about the map? Obviously there's quite a lot of work to be done, but that's the plan. I'm really looking forward to see how the city inside the mountain is gonna act. I can do it now, and it will be like just to test. What year are we on? I'm not gonna do anything with the towns because I'll have to remove them, raise the terrain, and then place them back again with no development enabled. This is roughly to get some ideas from you, and to show you what I'm gonna do. As I said, at the end, if my computer is gonna last that far, I'm gonna try and build a cinematic, really nice cinematic that I've planned, which I'm not gonna tell you what's gonna be, but it's gonna be this this map, but I'm not gonna tell you what's gonna be. Yeah, it's as I said, it was a flat map, nothing on it. I've just started playing around. There's still a lot more things to do. Like in here, probably I'm gonna put a big dock. I'm gonna need to place a couple around here where I find it suited for that. I think Spintire series is the best game. Runs where it was. The computer is not really that bad, to be honest with you. Apart from Transport Fever 2, I don't really have any problems. And Euro Truck Simulator, but that's that has something to do with something else. I don't know why, but it lags sometimes. I got a nice 7 49, is that right? 4970 K overclocked 4.7, yeah, 4.7, and I got 32 gig of RAM, so that's not really that bad. What I was gonna do, I was gonna building. I've got this assets from well, they're not assets, they're station. Italian assets, I think. We'll go with that one. And then trucks. And unfortunately, we got that. See, this is why I need to lift the terrain up a bit, because if you go and try and make a neat bridge, it's not gonna work, because no, I've not really tried that mod. Because is that why it's that? And here, yeah, I kind of like that as well, but unless I won't raise this up, because when I start raising the terrain, I think that will change. Maybe not too much. Let's see. No, it won't change too much, so that's a bonus. Yeah, I really like the river, how it turned up. There's still, I need to clear the edges of the river. I think there's going to be train tracks around here and a road. Yeah, this is going to be the same in here. I've just painted it, so I have a rough idea what it's going to be. I think there's going to be another one somewhere here, I think, and then here I have to to bring a couple more because this is going to be a mountain. So it only makes sense. Hello, sample. What do you think is the best layout of the town to go with? I mean, as much as I would like to see it like really square, I don't know. What's your opinion on this one? I'm gonna build this one, and while you think about of which one do you think is best. Buildings, and then we gotta go with this one. I'm gonna change the date just so we can get some better trains. It doesn't actually Mars now. So we'll buy, let's see, diesel. I've got quite a few more trains than usual. Got this one, I don't know where from. I go on I usually go on Steam Workshop, and whatever I like I just click subscribe, and then just forget about it. I'll buy that, and then let's set a new line from here to here, and I'm gonna place these are new to me as well, so they're really nice buildings with really nice features. And decoration, no, we're gonna put a see you later, Kelpman. So this is basically all I need: a train station and a couple of buildings, or even no, I think that even this one is gonna work. Oh, those. Well, those are new. Again, mods that I've just installed and never really used. And this one, I think this will work as well. As long as it generates a lot of passengers, that should be fine. And then cover this up. I don't even need such a big area. Well, maybe I can put the depots inside. But then again, I really want to see the depots. So I'll keep this just as a... You are connected. You're connected with that, aren't you? Yeah, you're connected. Anyway. So the main plan was to have this on Discord, streaming on Discord, but for some reason I can't stream Transport Fever on Discord. It's just a black screen. and I've been trying a lot of different stuff today, and it just wouldn't want to work. So that seems to be working. Yeah, it all seems to be working. So that's the plan anyway in there. I'm gonna do one probably in here as well, and then one over here somewhere, so we can get different routes. And I'll probably place a couple of real towns around here. Still trying to think what's the best thing to do. I'll probably just go with the flow and do different stuff with the road. Random things sometimes is for the best. Something like that. The only problem with this is the junctions. There are gonna be way too many junctions. So maybe I'll just go like that, random road. I don't know. I'll have to decide on that one. Alright, this is not going to be one of those long live stream. I was just wanting to get your opinion, and you can either leave your comments, your opinion in the comment, or on Discord if you're on Discord. I'll probably, once the map is finished, I'll probably upload it on the workshop if anyone wants it. Yeah, well, that's what I usually do. Um, I used I place things and then I delete them and then I place them again over and over again until I like it. I think I'm gonna end up finishing the map on the mountains and rivers first, and then I'll start working on the layout of the towns. I think that's the plan. I still have a Let's Train Transylvania to work on, so we'll see. This is gonna be something for me to enjoy. Oh, thank you, Nick. You really shouldn't have to. I mean, your Patreon support is enough already. Thank you very much. Really appreciate it. As I said, when you see me not posting videos, because I do post videos every maybe 2 a month or so, you can check Trains with Nick. He's got really good content, and he's got Derail Valley, he's got Mash and Key. I'm not too sure. I'm not too sure if he's back on track with this Transport Fever stuff. But to be honest, for my surprise, for his content, like he's got a lot of content, and he's only got 70 subscribers, which is I've been there, and I know it's quite you really have to enjoy what you're doing, otherwise it's not going to pay off. Yeah, I know what you mean. We might have plenty of time soon again, because we might end up again having to isolate in the house, so nobody knows what's going on. It's not looking well, to be honest. Apparently that little thing with the donation, it doesn't work. Right. I don't really know if there's any point starting building anything, to be honest with you, because I'll have to remove all of that. As I said, this was just to give you a rough idea on what's what, and I'm gonna try to listen to every one of you. If you have any suggestions, you can either put it in the comments or just reach me on Discord, whatever is easier with you. yeah. Well, you never know where it's coming from. I'm actually really keen on starting working on this, but um, I'll see. I'll try to get something from Let's Train Transylvania first. Think you need a big spire at Boston. It's the main focal point. Oh, oh, sorry, you're talking. Yeah. Yeah. Who knows what's going to be? I mean, my son has a runny nose and high temperature, which is none of the symptoms that are saying, and his temperature didn't drop in about 4 days. So I phoned the GP today, and they didn't even want to talk with me. They were like, "You need to phone NHS 24." So I did, and they tell me I need to go there for just to check him. I mean, a 5-year-old getting through all of that, I don't really think it makes any sense, to be honest with you. But yeah, she said she was like 90% sure it has nothing to do with this pandemic, but that's the how do you call it? Oh, I'm trying to find a word. Anyway, that's what they have to do now to make sure keep everyone safe. So let's hope we're gonna see the end of it soon. Right, I'm gonna end it here for tonight. Again, let me know what you think in the comments or on Discord, and I hope you enjoyed this one and the ones that are gonna come after. I mean, I know for sure I'm looking forward to see if I think the main interest is to see if I can get the real look feel in here, because that's where the idea started from. A small town, and then it will develop into a big metropolis. Yeah, he's okay. He's just got a wee bit of chest infection, but they still got the test for him as well. So, as I said, she was 100% sure it has nothing to do with this pandemic, but she even gave us antibiotics for him. Yeah, trying to avoid going out is a good idea, but then again, for your sanity, I mean, there are a lot of people that are panicking about this, or it's really hard to take it as yeah, I know. It's weird times. weird times. I mean, even going somewhere and staying away from each other, it just doesn't feel natural. You know, trying to avoid people as much as you can, it's just not really natural unless you're very, very antisocial. But hey, let's hope everyone's staying safe and you don't come across any of the symptoms. It's best to stay away. Right, I'm gonna end it here again. I like talking a lot more than building, and when I don't talk, I like building. So I don't know if it makes sense, but yeah, I can't really focus on two things at the same time. It's really weird. I heard that it's a man thing. So when I will be on my own listening to music, I will get a lot more done, hopefully. And this, as I said, this was just an info to give you a rough idea what's coming, or hopefully what's gonna come in the future. Right, thanks everyone for being here tonight, and I will hope to see you soon, either with Let's Train Transylvania or Euro Truck, or maybe, I don't know, Farming Simulator. But I sure hope I will be able to upload some content for you to see. Again, thank you very much for being here. Thanks to Train with Nick and Wanaka and Trains with Nick for his donation tonight. Really much appreciated. Stay safe, and I shall see you soon. Have a good night. Bye bye.